which we illustrated in the pregame show. 71% from the free throw line. Rutgers comparatively, 48% from the field, 34% from three-point range, 63% from the free throw line. Big disparity, though, in three-point shooting, Dick, is the fact that Penn State has taken so many more three-point shots than Rutgers.
About 3 times as many. The other NCAA stat that's interesting, Penn State ranks 5th in scoring offense, averaging 91.5. Rutgers is 1st in scoring defense, holding opponents to 54.6. One of those is going to lose today.
You mentioned Rutgers #1 in the nation in scoring defense. And we're ready to go. Rutgers wins the tap. Lady Knights move left to right on your screen. Lynn Ust pops it up short. Tanya Hansen gets it back, keeps the dribble somehow. It's lost, picked up, a scramble, and a jump ball. It'll be Penn State on the alternating possession. Well, both teams going after it early.
I'm sure Lynn Ust thought that was part of Lynn Ust Day, that she'd be able to go in and get the first basket. That would have been the perfect script for Lynn Ust Day.
Penn State in their Nittany blue uniforms. Dana Eichenberg is number 20. Here's Tanya Garner at the top of the key. Robinson pops short, rebound Pickett. Rutgers, I'm sure, would like to get off to a good start, get this big crowd into the game early. Here is Ust, goes inside Johnson, turn around, good off the glass.
What a nice shot by Johnson. She seems to have trimmed down this year, improved her quickness, held that ball high, and off the glass with it.
Phillips goes outside to Doherty. Around the perimeter is Robinson. Inside, cutting, Doherty puts it up off the glass. Nice move, Lynn Doherty. Nice pass also inside.
Rutgers playing a little bit of man-to-man for a matchup there. They're switching off and had a little trouble on that switch.
Kopp looks to break the press, now shovels ahead to Ust. Here's Pickett, has it blocked by Robinson. Johnson inside, puts it up, draws the foul.
Pickett had it blocked because she was looking inside to drop it inside to Johnson. It wasn't a shot, so she was a little low on that one.
There's Renee Portland.
They told you have the first position.
19 career wins. 5 Atlantic 10 titles in 8 years. Awfully good percentage, wouldn't you say?
Both coaches. I mean, when you talk about coaches in women's basketball, you have to mention these two. They serve on every board, every committee.
Johnson hits the first, she'll get another. Averaging 6.6 per ball game. Junior out of Patterson. Second, good. She has all 4 of Rutgers' points.
And that's great, too, because LA only shoots about 53% from the foul line.
Robinson fires off the back of the rim. Rebound, knocked around. The foul is on Penn State.
Susan Robinson is a great offensive player, but this year she seems to be taking more shots from the outside. She's trying to move her range out. A little bit tight right now and missed both of those.
For Eichenberg, her first. Johnson looks to retrieve, does. Throws ahead to Ust, who saves it somehow. Gets it back to Pickett. Vicky Pickett, turnaround jumper, good!
Great move by Pickett as she used that whirl move to go up strong. That's her game. Great power jump shooter.
Rutgers by 4. Here's Phillips, outside Eichenberg.
Johnson, nice intimidator inside. Keeps those hands straight up every time Phillips gets it.
Doherty out of bounds. Off of her foot. Another Penn State turnover. And the Lady Knights again look to break the press. Pickett dribbles it across the midcourt line. On the right wing, back to Kopp.
Kopp, of course, the only player different in those 3 games last year. She hurt that knee and didn't play against Penn State last year. Everyone else did.
Hansen that time holding the ball high over her head, knocked away by Garner from behind. Eichenberg to Robinson, moves on Hansen and scores. Gets the roll. Susan Robinson, at one time the Atlantic 10 Rookie of the Year.
And she's U.S. Air Atlantic 10 Player of the Week this year. Kopp tried to throw that off the leg of a Penn State player, and unfortunately the official thought it hit her last and went out of bounds. Penn State being fairly effective with that pressure early on.
And off of Penn State goes back to Rutgers. Our officials today, Joe Cronin, Phyllis DeVenny. Pikett loses. Robinson now retrieves for Penn State. A little sloppy early.
Well, Rutgers is executing well. They're going to the right spots. I should say they're not executing. They're going to the right spots with the people. Just can't execute the pass.
Knocked away by us on the steal. It's a 1-on-2 to the hoop. Puts it up. No. Rebound knocked around and Kopp retrieves. Here's Pikett at the foul line.
Pikett very smart that time. Gave a little fake, so she didn't have it. Bring it out. Let's set something up.
Nash will take the jumper way off. I don't see Vicky Pikett miss like that too often.
Well, she likes to get in a little bit closer. Of course, all the players be a little bit tight.
Pikett runs down the rebound. Eichenberg tried to swipe at it, and the crowd thought there might have been a foul. 6-4 the score. Rutgers by a bucket. 3.5 gone by. Linus jumper off the rim. Pikett rebound. Goes back up with it. No.
Rutgers perimeter game not quite as strong as their inside game. I think we'll watch them go a little bit more inside.
Tanya Garner has been quiet so far. Nice move to the hoop. Doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. Turn around. Put up. Partially deflected, I believe, by Hansen. Pikett kicks it out of there. No jump ball. And it's off of Penn State. Helter Skelter and Coach Grantz. That's a couple of words for referee Joe Cronin.
That was a nice job, though. There was no hands on the ball, as long as it wasn't a 5-second.
Charlotte Kopp dribbles around, now looks to set it up. It's been an exciting 5 minutes of basketball. Not a lot of scoring, but a lot of things happening. Here's Pikett, wide open, fires, hits.
And that was a nice job. She had nice arch on that shot. You could see her going up, concentrating, making that mental adjustment.
Doherty stops, pops short. Phillips underneath with the rebound, puts it up, gets it again, puts it up. Blocked away by Johnson, out of bounds.
Impressed with the job Johnson's done. She's really come to play today. She's doing such a nice job of keeping the hands straight up, not trying to jump, not trying to swat at the ball. She got a piece of it without getting a foul call that time.
Doherty triggers in, knocked away by us, but Eichenberg retrieves. Ball underneath, Garner puts it up, draws the foul. Tough defense by the Lady Knights.
Well, Rutgers trying to put that pressure on. You cannot give Penn State time to get set for that outside shot. Rutgers huddling to make that defensive call, settle themselves down against the press.
First time since the 1981-82 season that both teams have been in the top 10 when they meet each other. Outstanding programs throughout the years. Here's Tanya Garner at the line. She's a 71% free throw shooter. She hits the first. Senior out of West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Led the Atlantic 10 last year. Field goal percentage, 52% for a guard. That's outstanding.
Also leads Penn State in assists and is their three-point leader. 97 three-point shots, career leader.
You mentioned assists, 53, 25 steals. It's an 8-6 ball game. Rutgers breaks the press. Us to Pikett.
A lot of action inside with Phillips and Hansen. Hansen fighting for that inside spot. Phillips trying to front her. There it goes into her.
Hansen back position and score. Right.
And that's the offense Rutgers wants. Inside the Hansen or Pikett taking it to the hole.
Rutgers by 4, 10-6. Robinson being played tough by Hansen and the jump ball.
I'll tell you, no question, Rutgers is up for this game, particularly defensively. Pikett did a nice job of dropping back, putting two players on Robinson. She had nowhere to go, and then Hansen tied her up very nicely.
10-6, 14 and a half remaining in the first half. Bust to Pikett, turn around, spinner, good.
Rutgers again, now got another inside game. I watched them practice the other day. We're working on that little move to swing Vicky Pikett along the baseline.
Robinson out of bounds. Rutgers ball State 5 turnovers so far, and Rutgers with none.
Penn State only averaging about 15, 16 a game. Rutgers far more than that, close to 20.
50, come on.
Johnson at the foul line. Back out to Kopp. Ust. 12 seconds on the 30-second shot clock. Hansen forced it inside, and Garner picks it off. Coast to coast, Tanya Garner puts it up. No. Rebound, not Duran. Retrieved by Tina Henry, who's in the game now, but she stepped on the end line. Field goal percentage, Penn State not shooting well. It's 19%, 2 for 11. And a timeout on the court. 13 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. First half, Rutgers 12, Penn State 6.
Got a question or comment about your favorite sports team? Join host Lou Brodno each week for TKR Channel 6's Sports Call. Whatever the topic, local or professional sports, Lou has the answer. Call in live every Tuesday evening at 7 to Sports Call, only on TKR Channel 6.
Welcome back to Rutgers. Lady Knights leading the Lady Lions 12-6. Field goal percentage. Rutgers shooting 50% from the field. Vicky Pike 6 points, 4 rebounds, another outstanding start. She's had a string of outstanding games, too.
She's really been very, very consistent for Rutgers. When you play that kind of game where if your outside shot is not dropping, you can take it to the hole, that helps you be a lot more effective. You mentioned Tina Henry on that last play for Penn State. Only a sophomore, 6'5", another local player for Penn State. She played her basketball at State College, and she has really improved.
Rutgers up by 6. Lady Lions with just 6 points so far. There's Kopp to Ust. Inside Hansen. Back out Kopp. Has it knocked away. Penn State's got a 3-on-1. Garner to the hoop. Puts it up. In. No foul as Ust tried to draw the charge.
Garner did a great job of body control that time. Ust trying to do her best on defense. Look for that charge.
Tanya Garner with tremendous quickness, averaging 12.3 a game. Ust fires outside and over the backboard. Off the rim and up and over. And Penn State with an opportunity to cut it to 2.
Power hook there. Eichenberg did a nice job of getting inside. Penn State now is trying to change their game for a little bit more inside to keep Hookie Robinson out.
Susan Robinson, 58% from the field, which is incredible. It's another break for the Lady Lions. Here's Robinson, good. And we're tied. It's a 6-point run for Penn State.
I think Penn State's made a little change in their defense. They're making it a little bit tougher to get it inside. Trying to do a little bit of matchup here. When it goes inside, kick out. There's a quick trap.
Shovels it back to Hansen. Pike gets wide open. No. Rebound, Robinson out of bounds. Off of Pikett.
Pikett had plenty of time on that. Got to make that kind of outside shot. Teresa Grent's encouragement there. Pikett did a great job of following that shot, knocked it out of bounds.
Sita Mitchelson is in the game now for Rutgers, and Latanya Johnson sits down. Eichenberg, no. Hansen to Pikett. We're tied at 12. With under 12 minutes remaining in the first half. Hansen looks to kick it back out. Kopp to Hansen, foul on Tina Henry. Trying to get position.
Rutgers looking to keep 3 players inside. We'll see Pikett in there, Mitchelson, who's in there now, as well as Hansen, who drew the foul that time.
Ust will trigger underneath the bucket. Here's Kopp. Pikett at the foul line. Yes. And Pikett, with good defense, causes the turnover.
Great job on defense. She hustled. She had her head up. She saw Garner looking for that long pass, jumped right in front of her, caused her to throw that ball away. Rutgers can start to hit a little bit more on the perimeter. What that does is it makes it more difficult for Penn State to collapse inside.
Tina Henry overplaying, knocked it away. Kopp, jumper outside, no. Rebound Robinson. In the middle of the pack, she comes out with it, dumps it ahead to Eichenberg. In the corner, Garner drives baseline, and a blocking foul on Mitchelson.
Of course, that started with Hansen. She should not have given her that baseline drive. Protect that baseline, force them inside where there's far more help.
Rutgers by 2, 14-12. Carolyn DeRoos is in the game now, and Lynn Ust will sit down. DeRoos is the freshman out of Ghent, Belgium. Henry back to Eichenberg. Robinson with the jumper short. And a foul on Mitchelson. That'll be her second. And Sita not happy with the call.
DeRoos, of course, coming in, good outside shooter, good offensive player. She's shooting about 53% from the floor. And although she's a freshman, she's had a great deal of experience over in Belgium in the national game. Can you imagine now the mayor over in Belgium, her city's probably licking his chops. He can't wait till he comes over here for the Roost Day at the Rack.
That'll be something when that happens. She has tremendous experience. Of course, she played on the national championship team in Belgium. She was a National Player of the Year in Belgium. She's a freshman, but more experienced than your average freshman.
28 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals, 4 assists. She averaged when she was Player of the Year.
Meanwhile, Eichenberg at the line hits both free throws.
DeRoos is also Rutgers' leading three-point shooter, 11 for 20 at 55%. So I'm sure Teresa's looking for a little more perimeter scoring.
Hansen trapped Mitchelson ahead to Pikett. Gets it across. We're tied at 14 as we approach the halfway mark of this first half.
Penn State now playing man-to-man.
Pikett with a nice move to the hoop.
So great move. She went right around her defender, drove the baseline strong, came to a nice jump stop, which gave her time to gather herself, went up strong.
10 points for Vicky Pikett so far. Phillips missed the shot. Helen Holloway in the game now, got the rebound. Garner puts it up, no. Hansen with the rebound. Kopp across the midcourt line. Pikett in the corner. Moves in the paint, knifes her way in and draws the foul.
I'm not sure that matchup is so great there for Penn State. That puts Kaplinger 22 trying to play Pikett. She really is tentative, having a tough time controlling her. Pikett's got such great quickness and a great first step and loves to go to the basket.
Vicky Pikett at the line, 68% free throw shooter. 16 points per ball game, hits the first.
Both teams on great win streaks here. In fact, Penn State only needs one more victory to tie the longest win streak ever, 12 at Penn State.
Second is no good, and the rebound comes to Penn State. It's a three-point RU lead, 17-14. Quickly up court, knocked out of bounds off of DeRoos. And Penn State will keep it. Vicky Pikett will sit down. Lynn Ust back in the game.
Rusto, nice job on defense, putting a lot of pressure on Kaplinger in that corner.
Shelly Kaplinger will throw it in. There's Garner. Number 12 is Carla Coleman in the game now. Coleman to Garner. Inside, knocked away. Pop quickly up court. Ahead to us. Turnaround, put up, in.
Nice play. I think Rutgers needs to do more of that. Score in that transition if they can. They're satisfied to beat the press if they can score against that press.
Rutgers by 5, 19-14, another steal. Here's DeRuse, bounce pass, beautiful to us, lays it up.
Right there, that's been us game too. That's the value she gives you. She can run the floor. Nice break that time. Good defense on the end to get the turnover, get the ball in the middle. Nice job. Penn State needs that timeout.
Penn State calls time. 8 minutes, 56 seconds remaining, first half. Rutgers 21, Penn State 14.
Hi, I'm Robin Camps, inviting you to join me each Wednesday and Sunday evenings at 8 o'clock for TKR Channel 6's newest program, Jersey Connection. Each week in our studio, we'll be featuring exciting and unique people with a Jersey connection, perhaps even someone from your community. That's Jersey Connection, each Wednesday and Sunday evening at 8 p.m. only on TKR Cable Channel 6.
Excited, as you can see here at the Athletic Center. Rutgers leading by 7. Susan Robinson went out at the 10:47 mark. Rutgers has gone on a 7-0 run since she's been out. She'll be coming back in.
And most of that run, of course, has been in the transition. 4 of those points were Lynn Ust at the end of the fast break. And Rutgers felt they could run against Phillips, Robinson, and Dockery, that they had better athletes, and they've shown it so far with those transition baskets.
Penn State with 8 turnovers as well here in this first half. Those stats courtesy of our outstanding statistician, Tom Shark. Keeps us informed. Shot outside, no. Eichenberg dishes back to Robinson, puts it in. She is truly an outstanding player, Robinson.
Well, she has great offensive instincts, knows where that ball is, gets herself into the flow of the game.
Here's DeRuse, no. And the foul, that could be on Mitchelson. That would be her 3rd.
It is on Mitchelson. You got to admire the effort of Sita, though, going to that offensive board. She's had her hands on that ball a couple times. Hasn't come away with it, but she's making that effort.
And Vicky Pikett will come back in, I'm sure, to replace Mitchelson. Here's Kopp running, left wing, Ust, spinner, puts it up, no. Rebound knocked around, jump ball. It'll go to Penn State.
You can see a little bit of the change in the Rutgers game here. Not satisfied just to get that ball up the floor. They want to push it up the floor. See if they can get an easy 2 at the end of a break.
Mitchelson has to sit down with the 3 fouls and let, Vicky Pikett back in the game. And what this does, there's a problem with the clock. I guess not. I guess we're all right now. There's Eichenberg. Shot outside, no. Hanson to Ust. Kopp. Ust cannot connect. Seems okay. She might have twisted her ankle. Oh, seems to be all right. Robinson. Nice move by Dockery, but it's short. Pikett loses. Out of bounds, it'll be Rutgers ball. Last touch by Penn State.
Big difference when Rutgers can give Penn State only 1 shot. They do like the perimeter. A little harder to hit from out there. They can't give them that 2nd shot.
There's a problem with the clock. There's no doubt about it. It's the clock in the one corner of the Athletic Center. It is. Let's look for a good adjective.
Yeah,
now,
yes,
Dick.
I was.
Spritzing out. How's that?
I wasn't going to bet you on that one. I want to see how you're going to describe that one. Creative.
It needs to be put out of its misery, and it has been. Meanwhile, there's 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this first half. 21-16 the score. It's an interesting lineup, though, with Mitchelson out of the game and Johnson out of the game. It's a quicker but smaller Rutgers team.
And you can see that's the way they're playing, too. There's no question about it. They're pushing the ball up the floor. We've got another substitution coming in now with the junior college transfer, LaDon Eccles, coming in at point guard to give Pop a rest.
Eccles out of Los Angeles, a long way from home. Again, as you mentioned, she was a junior college transfer. Lynn Ust looks to get it across, does. Pike it. Ust to Eccles. Here's LaDon Eccles. DeRoos. Three-pointer. No. We have not seen a three-point basket yet today. Eichenberg wide open. Now goes Helen Holloway from the foul line. Good. No one picked her up.
Rutgers, I think, had a little mental lapse there. Hansen couldn't find her player, or someone couldn't. She came firing out the last minute. But we said you can't give Penn State a couple seconds to get set.
Here is Pikett. Bounce pass Hansen, and the foul is on Doherty. Things have slowed down quite a bit. It's been an interesting game in terms of ebb and flow in the first half. There's been sequences of a lot of action, a lot of scoring, and then you go through lapses.
Well, look at Rutgers. In the beginning, they were satisfied to bring it up slowly. Then they started to run it up. Then at one point, they started to go inside. That's what I think they have to go back to, looking inside.
There's DeRoos, knocked away. Penn State the other way. It's a three-point game, 21-18. And the blocking foul on Rutgers as Eichenberg forced her way in there.
Eichenberg got that half step in the backcourt on Eccles, and someone had to help out there.
Coach Brent's not happy with the call. Robinson now goes out again. Remember last time Robinson went out, Rutgers put up a 7-0 run. Doherty shot, no. Rebound, Hansen.
Hansen owning that defensive board.
Lynn Ust on the right wing. Bounce pass, Pikett, knocked away, will remain Rutgers ball.
Nice quickness by Garner there, coming around to get a piece of it.
Haflinger comes back in for Penn State. Back in for Rutgers. Eccles goes out. Here's DeRoos. No. She has not been able to find the range yet.
But there's no question she's the designated three-point shooter. Doesn't hesitate.
Haflinger from outside. No good. Neither team shooting well from the perimeter. There's the foul on Holloway on a double team. That's her second. And she was unhappy with the call.
But a nice rebound by Austin, fundamentally sound. She got it, she didn't panic, she just tried to step through that double team through the foul. Holloway is the U.S. Air Atlantic 10 Freshman of the Week. 13 minutes against Temple, 10 points, 12 rebounds.
Penn State has 16 fouls here in the first half. Cop to DeRoos, moves into the foul line and fires and hits.
What a nice play, what a nice offensive set that was. A couple of nice passes, nice patience by DeRoos. Moved around, got in just a little bit closer for the 13-footer.
Catherine Phillips high over her head. Gets it back. Eichenberg, Garner will set up. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Garner moves in on us. Dumps to Phillips. Back to Eichenberg. Three!
That's nice. You could watch her release there. Beautiful release of that three-pointer.
And the Lady Lions are within two. 23-21. Here's Eichenberg. Moves into the lane, puts it up short, gets her own rebound off the glass. No. DeRoos the rebound. Lenust looked for the three. DeRoos moves inside, puts it up good off the glass and the foul. She has left line to attempt a three-point play.
Interesting how DeRoos has changed her game this last couple of minutes. She's gone from the perimeter, beginning to move inside, give a little fake first, take one or two dribbles, get a little bit closer to the basket. Nice job.
For Holloway, her third, she has to sit down. Holloway for Penn State, Mitchelson for Rutgers, two key players off the bench in foul trouble. DeRoos hits the free throw. It's a 5-point Rutgers lead, 26-21. That also was the 7th team foul for Penn State. Piken with outstanding defense.
Great defensive job. She really hassled Robinson, and Robinson basically threw it away. Renee Portland not too happy on it, the official, but Robinson should have never taken that shot.
DeRoos, nice pass out to Piken. No. Robinson gets it back. Three-pointer, Eichenberg, no. Out of bounds of Rutgers. Hansen says, are you sure?
Excuse me, Lou, I noticed that Rutgers having a little player trouble a couple times down, picking up their player. That time they let Eichenberg loose for that shot.
Susan Robinson.
Very nice baseline shot, and then she came back with that left hand.
10 points. That one will be on the Penn State highlight reel at the end of the year. 26-23. Baseline jumper, good.
She was due too. She did a nice job. You could almost sense it. As soon as she got that half step, she was going to go up with it. Look at Penn State driving that ball down.
Knocked away by Hansen, then DeRoos blocks it out of bounds. 3:02 left here in the first half. 28-23, Rutgers by 5. Number 1, Penn State. It's number 1 in the nation. Number 10, Rutgers.
She penetrates very well. That's about the 3rd or 4th time she's penetrated. Great first step.
Averaged 14 points a ball game last year. 28-25, a 3-point Rutgers lead. It's been a good first half. Hansen underneath.
Great pass, great fake, and she stepped right under that hoop to come back up.
Knocked out by Rutgers. Penn State will get it back. Garner being played by us. Kaplinger for 3, short. Saved. Penn State gets it back. Nice job by the Lady Lions. Garner, now a turnaround hook. Doesn't go. Robinson puts it in.
And there's Penn State coming back now, doing a great job of the offensive glass. Rutgers has to limit them to that one shot.
It remains a 3-point Rutgers lead. 2 minutes remaining first half. DeRoos off the rim. And Penn State can pull to within 1 or perhaps tie with a 3-point field goal. Here is Eichenberg. Robinson, top of the key.
Penn State that time tried to go to the screener. Phillips set that screen for Garner swinging the baseline. They were trying to go back to her.
10th Lady Lion turnover. To us, DeRoos, back to top, jumper, off the backboard, and Phillips forces down. Patrick Phillips for 54 rebounds coming into the game. Bounce pass off for Robinson.
And Robinson saying to her, give me the ball up in the air, not down at my ankles.
first half. Cop moves against Garner. Ust. Tried to go inside the Johnson. So turnovers are beginning to mount.
Well, they're getting a little bit tired, too, as we come to halftime here.
Steal by Pikett. Moves against Garner. Puts it up. No. Gets her own rebound. This time in.
Great anticipation on the defensive end by Pikett and nice intensity on the offense. Missed the first, get the second.
DeRoos kicks it out of bounds. So Penn State could conceivably play for the last shot. They're down by 5 with 29 seconds remaining. Pikett, 13 points, 7 rebounds. Good first half.
Mini Portland with one finger up. They're either going to run the #1 offense or play for one shot.
They're shooting right away. #1 offense. Yeah. Three-pointer. That's the first three-pointer of the game. Shelly Keplinger. She, of course, beat Virginia at the buzzer with a three-pointer. She can shoot them out there. Hansen cutting Pikett.
Rutgers coming right back, working their inside game.
5 seconds left. Garner to the hoop, lays it in. Coach Grent's not happy with that. And the first half has come to a close. A good one. The score at halftime. Penn State, Rutgers 34. Penn State 32. Back with a look at first half statistics and second half action in just a few moments.
Focus in to Focus On for an informative look into what's happening in your hometown. For the latest and up-to-date community news, tune in to Focus On each night at 6:30 only on TKR Channel 6, your local channel.
TKR sports presentation of Rutgers Lady Night Basketball. We're just moments away from the start of the second half. Your score at halftime, Rutgers 34 and Penn State 32. I'm Lou Brogno along with Dick Lloyd. Glad you could join us for what's been an exciting game so far. A look at first half statistics. You can see field goal percentage. Rutgers shooting well, Dick. Penn State not so well.
And of course, Penn State, as we said, relies on their outside shooting. They're shooting close to 50% on the year, so they've got to pick that up unless they can go to an inside game.
Good free throw percentage. Neither team really had a lot of free throw opportunities in the first half. Rebounding fairly even. And turnovers. Interesting statistic is that Penn State, with the 12 turnovers in the first half, and you mentioned earlier they had only been averaging about 15 per game.
15 per game, so they are throwing away. I'm sure Renee Portland talked about that. I'm sure Teresa Grentz talked about Rutgers and their transition defense. I thought they were really having some problems against Penn State, allowing them to get it down the floor and get the easy shot. So I'm sure both those coaches will make their halftime adjustments.
Individually in that first half, Dick, Vicky Pikett, the story for Rutgers, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, and Susan Robinson, 12 points, 6 rebounds. They've been the two mainstays so far.
Well, Vicky, of course, is consistent for Rutgers, has been consistent against Penn State. In the 3 games last year, she had 20, 20, and 26. And, of course, we talked about Susan Robinson. She has been in double figures in every single game she has played for Penn State.
Rutgers will inbound to begin half number 2. Lenus throws in to Cheryl Kopp as they move right to left on your screen. Latanya Johnson has it stripped away, finds Ust open underneath, put up, no. Hansen, nice rebound and scores.
Penn State had defensive problem, had no one on us. She had to adjust her shot because of Phillips, but then Hansen did a nice job of rebounding.
Kathy Phillips puts it up, no. Hansen outlets to Pikett. Quickly knocked away by Phillips. Ust with a nice job to get it back. Kopp to Johnson.
Johnson's not going to shoot when she's outside the paint, and she knows it. Did a nice job of getting it out.
She scored the first 4 points of the game. Hansen puts it in. Phillips had gone down. Pikett knocks it away out of bounds. I was mentioning Johnson had scored the first 4 points of the game, and none since then, but she hasn't played a whole lot in that first half. She sat down after the first 6 or 7 minutes.
And it's interesting to see Penn State is pushing the ball off the floor at the beginning of this half, so Rutgers is going to have to defend that transition game.
Robinson wide open underneath.
And not give the wide open 8 to 10 footer to Susan Robinson underneath.
Rutgers by 4, 38-34. Kopp weaves her way in, finds Johnson. Nice pass into Pikett, who can't hit. Hansen draws the foul, goes down hard, but she'll go to the line.
Very nice pass by L.A., LaTanya Johnson, they call L.A. Great pass inside. And again, followed by Hansen. She's been the story for the offense for Rutgers at the beginning of this half.
Hansen averaging 19.7 per ball game, just a junior. 67% free throw shooter.
We're talking about number 1 versus number 10, but we're also talking about the playing for the lead in the Atlantic 10. Probably more important than national rankings. National rankings don't get you anything necessarily in the playoffs, but certainly winning that Atlantic 10 regular season is going to put you in good position for that tournament.
Hansen second, short. 5-point game, 39-34. Up ahead to Garner in the corner. Robinson moves in the lane. Underhand shot put up, no. Phillips with the rebound, no. Johnson gets it back, stripped by Robinson, who scores.
Tanya lost her balance there was the problem. Held it over her head like she should, but lost her balance.
Kopp to Ust. Johnson, Lynn Ust. Foul on Robinson, and LaTanya Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2. That's a second on Susan Robinson.
Rutgers again working the inside, but defensively they're going to have to do something against that Penn State transition. Penn State has picked up the tempo, looking to get it up the floor. Rutgers looks a little bit confused, trying to get their matchups right away.
Johnson's first is good. She hit both free throws earlier in the game. She'll get another. Second is on the way, also good. She's 4 for 4 from the line.
Improving that free throw shooting. We said she's shooting 53% for the year. Seems to be concentrating, taking her time.
Garner for 3, launches it, no. A struggle as Ust gets it to Pikett. 2-on-1, kicked out of bounds. It'll be Rutgers ball.
It's a little tough when you rely on that offense with those 3-pointers. It is a difficult shot to make. It's not always going to go down for you.
Johnson off the glass.
When she's in the paint, puts it over her head, turns, likes to use that glass, and does it well.
Just it off the board nicely. Underneath, beautiful back door, but Penn State does get the rebound and scores. Susan Robinson puts it in. And it's a 5-point game, 43-38. Lynn Ust, Cheryl Kopp. Penn State packing it in. Ust loses, Johnson saved it. But Garner with that quickness comes out, 2-on-1, moves in on Kopp, puts it up, no, rebound knocked around underneath. Garner off of Pikett, no call yet. I believe it's Penn State ball.
Penn State done a nice job on the defensive end. They're playing that zone, but they're trapping. Anytime the ball goes in the corner, they'll trap it. They can get a good trap on the wing, they will. Put a little more pressure on Rutgers. Rutgers then can't take the time to look inside and try to get it in there.
Johnson goes out, and Cedar Mitchelson comes in. For three, Eichenberg, no. Hansen, outlet Pikett. Scores.
Pikett did a nice job on the end, too. Of course, the outlet was great, but she saw Garner coming to try to get the steal. She timed it just nice. Let Garner go by.
Stolen by Kopp. Puts it up. Ust puts it up on the rebound, though. Kopp lost her footing on that layup. And she's pretty lucky that she didn't get injured on the play.
She's wearing that big brace, of course, on the knee. I'll tell you, that's really gutsy to have that knee operation come back and have to play with that thing on your knee. Makes it tough.
Doherty moving against Pikett. Robinson. Garner into Henry, leaves it in.
And that was nice because that was into a lot of traffic for Henry to handle that ball.
45-40. 5-point Rutgers lead. Pikett. Jumper. No. Mitchelson lost it, and a foul on Penn State.
Henry's a little bit more of a, Tina Henry, a little bit more of an intimidator in there. Came out on Pikett as she took that shot, but of course that brings her away from the board.
Henry's a sophomore, 6'5", out of State College, Pennsylvania. 24 blocks coming into the game. Cedar Mitchelson is at the line, 56% free throw shooter out of Massey's Mill, Virginia.
Another player for Rutgers had some injury problems last year. One out, had the knee taken care of, back again.
And her first is no good. She'll get another. On the way, good. Hits one of two. She'll come out. Johnson back in.
I think Johnson needs a little bit of that rest every once in a while, and Rutgers needs her intimidation inside, particularly with Henry in there.
It's a 6-point ball game, 46-40. Rutgers leads it. Robinson at the top of the key. The bounce pass outside. Terry Williams in the game now. Eichenberg, Robinson. Foul is on Hansen, blocking foul.
Hansen, of course, looking for the charge. Robinson did a nice job that time. You don't always play with your back to the basket. She had her back to the basket, got the ball, turned and faced, made the fake, drove the baseline, drew the foul.
For Hansen, her first. It's just the first team foul for Rutgers here in the second half. Eichenberg dishes outside of Robinson, who uses the glass. No. And Linost with the rebound.
Eichenberg, I think, thought about taking that outside shot. Held it off.
Thrown away by Kopp.
And that was a pressure Garner was putting on Kopp there. It's tough for that point guard. It's tough for the point guards to be big-time scorers because they've got so much pressure. That fatigues them, I think, bringing the ball off the floor, working against that pressure, getting the offense started.
Number 1, Penn State. Number 10, Rutgers in a big Atlantic 10 showdown. Three-pointer, Eichenberg is good. Three-pointer.
A big-time three-point shot that is, too. Nice execution on it. A lot of hands out there on the defense. Defense putting the hands on, offense trying to slap it away. Good, aggressive basketball.
46-43. There's Pikett. Inside Hansen, foul.
Penn State willing to leave Pikett open a little bit and say, go ahead, take that 13-footer. We don't really think you can hit that one. Pikett doing a nice job of saying, not going to take that. Get it down inside. That's where I know our best game is.
The foul is on Terry Williams, senior out of Hampton, Virginia. Ust does get it into Pikett. Approaching the 14-minute mark of the second half. 3-point Rutgers lead. Tough, aggressive Lady Lion defense.
Gardner doing a nice job on Kopp. Won't let her get the basketball.
Hansen got it, puts it in.
What a nice job. They put a lot of pressure on her, too. It was a great pass and a great offensive move.
The pass by Lynn Ust. Pikett almost stole it. Double team, jump ball.
Nice defense, and that's what Rutgers has to do against the transition. It went inside. There was a double right away. Made it difficult for Robinson to go to the hoop.
And a timeout on the court. 13 minutes, 49 seconds remaining, second half. Rutgers 48, Penn State 43.
Sports Channel provides 100% of your daily sports requirements because we serve your favorite teams. Satisfy your appetite for great hockey action with exclusive coverage of the Islanders and Devils, plus the NHL right through the Stanley Cup Final. Quench your thirst for fast-paced hoops excitement as the Nets battle the NBA's best. Hungry for more? You can snack on Seton Hall basketball, Metro Area college football, Notre Dame sports, and daily thoroughbred action. So for a balanced sports diet, shouldn't your brand be Sports Channel?
Welcome back to Rutgers. Lady Knights lead it by 5, 48-43.
Rutgers cheerleaders trying to get the crowd into the game a little bit. You can tell that it is not a student crowd. They're into it, but not quite the way the student crowd at Rutgers gets into it.
Of course, the students not back from winter break yet. That's always tough. A big ball game like this, you like to have the students around. You got to play them when they're scheduled, as the saying goes, right there. Tanya Hansen, 7 second-half points, 11 points overall, 9 rebounds. She has come on here in the second half. And Mitchelson steals the inbound. Kopp quickly to Ust. To the hoop, puts it up, draws the foul.
Nice play by Rutgers on that defense, creating that turnover. And as you said, Penn State having more turnovers than they're used to.
And then Ust will go to the line, 64% from the free throw line. And then, of course, honored before the game by South Amboy, in case you joined us late. Nice ceremony, presented with a couple of plaques. And having a good ball game as well. It's her 5th point. She looks for point number 6 and gets it. 50-43.
Good pressure, Pikett on Garner. Nice fake by Garner. Gets it half step in the baseline, but just throws it up.
Robinson, right place, right time.
We talked about her offensive instincts, and she has a nose for that ball, too, particularly on the offensive board.
20 points for Robinson. Ust, bounce pass, Hansen, turnaround, no. And Robinson with the rebound. Does a great job to shuttle that pass out there to Eichenberg. Here's Terry Williams, in and out. Rebound knocked around. Garner with that quickness gets it back, puts it up, in, and the foul. Fourth foul on Mitchelson. Cita says it was me. Where Johnson comes back in.
Tina Henry important there for Penn State, keeping that ball alive for Penn State after Garner's shot.
Kopp comes out. Carolyn DeRoos in.
Good substitution by Coach French. DeRoos in to see if that perimeter game can pick up just a bit.
A violation against Rutgers. Garner will get another free throw. Johnson back in the game, as we mentioned. Mitchelson out.
Then us moving back now to point guard. Very versatile player.
In and out, rebound, Hansen. There's Ust, brings it across the midcourt line. Lady Knights by 3. Inside Johnson, lays it in. Beautiful pass from Ust.
What a nice job LA is doing, and what a beautiful pass by us. She made a nice move with that change of dribble to get by and get the penetration. She comes right back with the steal.
Ust to the hoop, lays it up, no. DeRoos, the rebound, puts it up short. A scramble, and Henry comes out with it. Quickly, Penn State the other way. Gardner like a flash to the hoop. Blocked by Johnson and the foul.
Great job by Penn State's Tina Henry on the other end. They talked about her being the most improved. LA not real happy with that call.
Five-point Rutgers lead, and Tanya Gardner will go to the line.
Penny Hansen makes a typical defensive mistake down there on that break by attacking too far out. Let the player get the half step instead of dropping back, digging in a little bit, make him shoot from the outside.
Gardner will get another. Good free throw shooter, 71%. It's both. Don Eccles will return for Rutgers. Icky Pike will sit down. Eccles does get it across the midcourt line. Ust to Hansen, into Johnson, lost it, out of bounds.
Nice execution of the offense. They went in high, looked low right away. Johnson couldn't hold on to it.
Penn State can draw to within 1 or perhaps tie. Henry at the foul line. Robinson puts up a hook shot. It's a 3-on-2. Eccles dumps to Ust, lays it up in. Nice assist from Eccles.
It wasn't only the assist that Eccles made, it was the way that Ust handled it and went right between the defense.
Again, a 5-point lead for Rutgers. Henry lays it home. Hansen, Johnson in.
And that was nice because Hansen had 2 players on her. So many times the big player wants to go right up with it instead of finding the player that's open when they double that big player. And nice touch by Johnson.
Johnson intercepts. Finds Ust on the outlet.
That time Johnson said, "You're not going to get the second one on me. You got the first one, but not the second."
For Penn State, their 16th turnover of the game. DeRoos to Johnson, got position, scores!
Johnson just loved that. What a great pass. What nice execution of the offense. What a great basketball game.
14 points for LaTanya Johnson. Knocked out of bounds by Eccles, and the crowd is into it now.
And the crowd is definitely in the basketball game. Penn State wants a timeout.
Penn State calls time. Mooney Portland wants to talk it over. And LaTanya Johnson is fired up. 10:22 left second half. Rutgers 58, Penn State 51.
Highlights, scores, who's winning, who's not. For the latest updates on the teams you want to see, get the final word on Final Score. The best of local action on Final Score every Monday and Tuesday at 8 p.m. only on TKR Channel 6.
Rutgers, Latanya Johnson leading the way here in the second half for the Lady Knights. She picked a fine game to have one of her better games of the year. 14 points, 5 for 5 from the field, 4 for 4 from the line.
What a great game. You could tell from the very beginning she was into this basketball game. She's playing very smart. She's giving the ball out when she's double teamed. When she's out of her range, she knows enough not to shoot it. Doing a great job.
We mentioned you can hear the crowd, I'm sure, in the background. They're into it. Rainey Portland, Penn State head coach. Shot outside, no, by Doherty. And DeRoos the other way. Here's Pikett to DeRoos. Kopp sets up. Linas jumper, good.
I like that. You could almost feel when that left her hand because she gave it nice arc. Too many players shoot that flat shot. Looked good the moment it left her fingers.
Rutgers with its largest lead, 60-51. The Lady Knights are up by 9 with 9:45 remaining in the game. Here is Eichenberg. Henry. Garner for 3. No. Rebound, DeRoos. It's a 4-on-1. Now Doherty gets back. Ust lost it out of bounds. It'll be Penn State ball.
Still a great idea, though. I like the way that DeRoos got that ball off the board and wasn't content to just bury it. Pushed it down the floor. Rutgers needs to keep that offensive pressure on.
Henry with the rebound and basket.
Hanson that time helped on Robinson when she got around her defender. When she missed that shot off the board, of course, it left Henry all alone.
Kopp gets it across. DeRoos, cross-court, Hanson dumps beautifully to Pikett.
What a nice job the Rutgers players are going inside with that high-low and double post kind of passing. Excellent job.
9-point lead again for Rutgers, 62-53. Robinson for 3.
That's the difference in the games. Rutgers does not have that consistent perimeter shooting, so Rutgers needs the transition game to make up for it.
Susan Robinson shooting 42% from three-point land coming in. Now a jump ball. Rutgers will get it.
Penn State will do that out of that zone without warning. They'll come out and trap. Us could not find the player in the middle open that time. Always somebody open against the trap. Obviously, when you have 2-on-1, the secret is trying to find that person and get her the ball.
Kopp, DeRoos for 3. No good. Penn State down by 6, can creep back in. Henry to the hoop, plays it home. And just like that, it's a 4-point ball game again, 62-58.
And they said Tina Henry was an improved basketball player. She looks great out here today.
She has 8 points in the game. Kopp knocked out of bounds. Latanya Johnson comes back in.
Tina Henry, the 6'5" sophomore, coming all the way out there to get in that trap. And that's pretty tough to get that ball over that 6'5" player. Man, straight up.
DeRoos goes out, Dick. Carolyn DeRoos has not had the range here today.
Just can't get it to drop for her.
Kopp loses. Knocked out of bounds by Penn State. Timeout taken by Rutgers. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left. Rutgers 62, Penn State 58.
SR-71, Blackbird. She flew higher and faster than any plane has ever flown. But there's a world where that's not good enough anymore, where the boundaries of technology and imagination are forever being stretched. So if you want a career in tomorrow's higher technology, come to a place where the sky's no longer the limit. Aim high. Air Force.
Tina Henry off the bench for Penn State. 8 points all this half, 1 block. She has been tough, both offensively and defensively.
I think extremely tough, showing us at that size she's mobile with out in the press, staying on the offensive glass has been a real factor this second half. Rutgers gets a little bit of a lead, can't quite get it away from Penn State. They keep coming back. Good basketball game. Now it's interesting, Penn State keeping both players in there. Phillips is in there, so is Henry. Gives Penn State awfully big team.
Into Hansen, lays it up. Foul on Henry. That's her third.
Very different look at the Penn State team with Robinson on the bench, Doherty, Eichenberg, and Garner in there, and then the 2 big players.
And Renee Portland would desperately like to keep this game right where it is, at least very close with Robinson on the bench.
And I'm sure Teresa Grentz at this point would like to run against this club. They're not quite as fast when they've got the 2 big players in there.
Hansen hits the first, and Tanya will get another. She comes off a 29-point performance against Temple earlier in the week, a game which Lady Knights won handily.
That's a career high for her, too. Excuse me, Lou, that 29 points.
Yeah, Pikett also had 25, Dick, in that game. Inside, Henry dances off the rim. Hansen to Ust. Up on the left wing to Pikett. In the lane, puts it up, draws the foul.
And Rutgers done a nice job. Transition game, push it down against a slower team, drive to the basket when you can get that half step on them. Draw the foul.
That could be a big foul, because that could be the 4th on Garner. No, it's Tina Henry on the foul. That's her 4th. Henry will go out, and Robinson, who has not been out very long, comes back in. 4 on Henry. Rutgers playing 2 people back. No one in for the rebound. Interesting.
To defend against that transition game, even if the ball goes in, Penn State has a tendency to whip it right out as long a pass as they can, and there it comes. Look at that, out past the foul line. Eichenberg, she'll try and bring it down, but Rutgers back to defend it.
8-point Rutgers lead, 66-58 as Pikett hit both free throws. 7 minutes remaining in the game. Eichenberg to Garner, being played by Pikett. Moves in the lane, dishes outside nicely to Phillips.
Penn State changed their offensive set. Now they're going tight. They're looking for Robinson, who's trying to work her way inside. Garner that time was able to penetrate, and as you mentioned, gave it off nicely to Phillips, who showed us a very nice looking jump shot.
Ust goes inside Johnson, 1 dribble, loses, out of bounds. Penn State ball. Vicky Green makes her first appearance of the ball game, and Lynn Ust will sit down.
Started 4 games this year, finished very strong last year, getting double figures in several games.
Short, Doherty puts it in. It's a 4-point game, 66-62. Boy, you just get the feeling this one's going to go down to the wire, don't you?
And Penn State making their move right now. Rutgers has to counter with a basket here.
Penn State, the #1 team in the nation. Hansen put it up, gets it back, out of bounds. It'll be Penn State ball.
Rutgers fans didn't like that. They thought there was a little bit too much pressure on Hansen as she went up to get the basketball.
Mitchelson back in. Johnson goes out. Hansen limping a little bit.
I think from that contact there on the loose ball.
Garner to the hoop, puts it up. A wild shot. Vicky Green just ran over Dana Eichenberg. No call. Here's Pikett. Well, the officials are letting them play. Hansen, no. Draws the foul, though.
She does like to use that glass inside. Almost every shot's off the glass. It's a good angle to use it.
Foul on Kathy Phillips, her second. And Hansen goes to the line to shoot 2.
Us getting a chance to get a little rest for the stretch run.
That's the first. We'll get another 14 points, 11 rebounds. Timeout called by Penn State. 5 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. Second half. Rutgers 67, Penn State 62.
The best of the people and events in your town, we go to your street to bring the happenings home to you. Join host Liz Santos for a New Jersey accent as she brings hometown excitement into your living room every Monday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. only on TKR Channel 6.
Well, we mentioned that Penn State #1 in the nation for the first time in their history, and they're scratching and clawing to try to stay there as Rutgers has other ideas.
Like we said, great basketball game because both teams are scratching and clawing. Rutgers has managed to maintain that lead the entire game. Just when it looks like they're going to get over the hump, Penn State keeps coming back. Good basketball. Caroline DeRusse in now for Rutgers. She's due. She's Rutgers' perimeter shooter.
Hansen hit the first free throw. She'll get another and hits it. 6-point game, 68-62, 5:08 remaining. Eichenberg.
Making a 3-person offense here.
Robinson too hard off the back of the rim, and Hansen rebounds. DeRusse brings it across.
Penn State going to that stack offense, getting 2 players, if you will, away from the ball and out of it, and letting Garner and DeRusse be the offense.
Here's Hansen at the foul line. Couple dribbles, puts it up. No.
See if they run that stack offense again or they get something in transition.
Three-pointer, in and out. Rebound comes to Vicky Green. Up on the right wing to DeRusse. Stops, pops, hits.
As I said when she came in, she's due. She is a shooter. And when you're a shooter, you're going to miss 2-3. You got to come right back with it. Coach Brent wanting the crowd. Get those hands up. Get the voices up.
Put in by Garner.
Garner is tough. She's got such great quickness and has been able to penetrate almost any time. When she penetrates also, she's got great control.
6-point game, 70-64. 3:50 remaining. Mitchelson. Kopp will set it up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Mitchelson at the foul line. Jumper in and out.
It was almost like Penn State was daring her to take that. Robinson stayed off of her. They threw it in 2 or 3 times. She figured, I've got to prove myself. I've got to take that one. Robinson, jumper, good.
It's a 4-point game, 70-66.
Penn State coming out with the press.
2-on-1, DeRoos to Kopp. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Penn State. It'll be Rutgers ball. Vicky Green comes out. Vicky Pikett. Nope, Cedar Mitchelson out. Vicky Pikett in. DeRoos jumper, no.
Robinson did a nice job of blocking Pikett out that time to control the board.
Almost thrown away. Pikett does get it. Lays it in.
What a great play. That was just great defensive pursuit. Knocked it loose and stayed with it.
6-point game, 72-66. Crowd on its feet. Garner to the hoop, lays it up, no. Rebound knocked around to Roos. And the foul on Penn State.
As we keep saying, Penn State gets it up. Looks like they're going to take it away from Rutgers, and Rutgers comes back. Here comes Ust in again for the last 2 minutes, 15 seconds.
Lynn Ust for Vicky Green.
Good substitution. She got Lynn Ust a lot of rest for this stretch run now.
2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game. Carolyn DeRoos at the line. She's a good shooter from the field, but not an outstanding free throw shooter, just 57%. She hit the first. Two for two today from the line. And her second is good, so she hits all three.
Like LaTanya shooting great fouls today. That could prove very important for Rutgers.
8-point Rutgers lead. Kaplinger, bullseye.
Can't give her an inch. That was really smooth and a great pressure shot.
The 6-point game, 74-68. Under 2 minutes remaining.
Don't pick up that dribble till you have something to do with it. Don't pick it up there in the corner particularly.
Pikett looking for some help here.
Rutgers playing a little bit tentative, not into any particular offense.
Ust under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. DeRoos at the buzzer. Yes!
And that's smart. That's just the player you want to find for that shot.
Garner takes it to the hoop. Hanson rebound. Lost it out of bounds. Penn State ball. What a shot by DeRoos before the shot clock expired. 76-68. Timeout, Penn State. Timeout on the floor. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Rutgers 76, Penn State 68. Two top 10 teams. Rutgers coming in number 10, Penn State number 1. And Rutgers leads it by 8. Carolyn DeRoos says heated up here in the second half. 11 points, including 3 for 3 from the line. And of course that big shot we saw just moments ago.
Clutch shot, and of course, as we said, that perimeter shooting helps the Rutgers offense, which is primarily inside. The Penn State offense has been working primarily. Susan Robinson posting inside. Eichenberg dumps it into her. If she doesn't have a move, it comes back out to Eichenberg for the nice outside shot, or Garner penetrates. It'll be interesting to see if Rutgers changes that defense. Showing something different.
Stolen by Ust. and fouled.
Rutgers done a great job of forcing the turnovers on Penn State. They will wind up probably setting their high for the year in the number of turnovers. Nice pressure.
The Rutgers fans, some of them chanting, "We're number one." There's a long way to go in this one. Rutgers trying to add this to an impressive list of victories. They've already beaten Arkansas, who was in the top 10, Georgia, who was in the top 10. Ust, perfect from the line, hits both.
And Rutgers doing a tremendous job on the line, but Penn State coming right back, trying to score in the transition.
Kaplinger for three, off. Gardner gets it back. Now Penn State has to take three-point shots as they are down by 10. Stolen by Hanson. It's a 3-on-none. Ust lays it up, in. And this one is just about history. Timeout, Penn State. Well, we will keep it here.
What a place to keep it with the crowd into this basketball game, and it's certainly been a great basketball game to watch, to broadcast it, I'm sure, to play it. Two excellent teams, two great coaches, and they've just played tremendous basketball.
And this crowd is in a frenzy after that last Rutgers basket, as the Lady Knights are about to defeat the #1 team in the nation. And by a significant margin, I might add.
And they're doing it with their defense. They have created lots of turnovers here in this stretch. When they took it away from Penn State, it was the steals that did it. Great defense, good quickness.
Keep in mind, these two teams will meet again. Next time, it'll be out at State College. You know, we've talked so much about number 10 versus number 1, but we have to keep in mind that the real importance of this game, as you stated so well at the beginning of our broadcast, is the fact that it's an Atlantic 10 game, and both of these teams tied for first place, and now Rutgers will be in first place. Shot by Eichenberg, short. Gardner puts it in. 80-70, but only 35 seconds remaining in the game. Ust. Up ahead to DeRoos. Under 30 seconds. Pikett is fouled.
Good idea to keep the ball moving, but just a little bit shaky pass by DeRoos from one side of the floor to the other.
I saw the face on Coach Grant's. I don't think Teresa wants to see that cross-court pass like that.
Do you think DeRoos will hear about that? Rainey Portland not giving up, 24 seconds, 10 points.
Yeah, we talked about the rivalry between these two teams and these two coaches. Rainey Portland and Teresa Grant's good friends. How good of friends are they? Well, they played on the same team in college, 3 national titles, and they were bridesmaids at each other's wedding. That's pretty close.
From the same basic area, too. And the third person on that team was Marianne Stanley, who built that Old Dominion team, is now out of Southern California. And she was also from the same neighborhood, so wasn't much recruiting.
Foul on Gardner. And Koch will go to the line.
Those 3 players in high school probably lived within 10 miles of each other. And what a powerhouse they had at Immaculata back in 70, 71, 72, 73. 3 national championships.
Sherrill at the line, 77% free throw shooter. And her first is good.
Well, Rutgers had some nice time between the Temple game and the Penn State game to get ready. I saw some of those practices. They worked very hard, worked a lot on basic fundamentals, worked on the strategy, the offensive sets, well prepared for today's game. And
her second good. It's a 12 6-point Rutgers lead with 17 seconds remaining in the game. Knocked away, stolen by us, up ahead to Pickett. She's all alone. She lays it up and in. And this one, not over yet. There's a second left. All Rutgers has to do is inbound it. And that will do it. The final. Rutgers 84, Penn State 70. And the Lady Knights have defeated the #1 team in the nation. Leading scorer is Vicky Pickett, 23 points. Hansen, 15 points, 13 rebounds. Lynn Us, 14 points. For Penn State, Robinson had a terrific game, Dick. 25 points, 12 rebounds, and Garner with 16 points. But I thought the key was LaTanya Johnson.